rejected, not being accepted, not being valued, not being welcomed. Rejection in relationship is very difficult and challenging to let go. To overcome rejection in relationship, let me talk to somebody's life. That someone needs to hear this. Because that you are being rejected does not mean that that's the end of the world, doesn't mean that that's the end of your life. It means that you need to pick up the pieces of yourself and right some wrong, correct some mistakes that you made that didn't work out for you in that relationship. Can help you overcome rejection in relationship. All right, let's deal with immediate response. Immediate response, care of yourself. The reason you are crying, the reason you are in sober, the reason you're weeping, why you're still digesting the rejection is because you don't even care for yourself. If you care for yourself, if you take care of yourself emotionally, physically, you as a person will not feel that rejection. What do I mean by taking care of yourself? Engage in activities that bring you comfort and realization. Or a therapist. It might not be a friend, it might not be your family member, because some of you will feel my family member is going to say, they have rejected me in that relationship. They will mock me, they will laugh at me. I don't want to talk to my family member. That's what I use the word, trusted friends and family. So there must be somebody you trust so much in your family you can talk to. Or there is a friend that sticks closer than a brother to you, that you can him or her to reject me. You understand that? Reach out to them because you're trying to seek support outside your own comfort, outside what you know. So when you reach out to them, your family, your friends, or a therapist, I recommend a therapist because some people don't want to disclose what is happening in their private life. Some people are so private. I love being private. I don't know about you. Privacy matters a lot. You know, some people are like, I don't want to tell my family member what's going on in my life. I don't want to tell my friends. They're going to laugh at me. They're going to mock me. Let me go to a therapist. So they go to a therapist, they talk to a therapist, they feel at home, they feel ease, they feel comfortable to speak to a therapist. I've had so many people come to me to talk to me about what's going on in their marriage, in their relationship, because they feel I'm not their family member, I'm not their friend. I'm a therapist, I'm a counselor. So they want to ask me one or two questions. How do I go about this? How am I going to succeed in these things I'm doing? Some of them, they go as far as telling me deep things that they are not supposed to tell me. Why? Because they feel at home speaking to me. I'm not their family member. I don't know them. They don't know me from Adam. They just said about me. So reach out to your friends, trusted friends, so to say, quoted. I am quoting it so that you will understand it. Trusted friends. There must be people you trust. Your friends you trust so much. Your family member you trust so much. And then if you have set among your friends and your family, there's nobody right there that you can talk to, then I provide emotional support for them. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So when you meet your family members or your trusted friends or a therapist, it is the responsibility of that therapist, the responsibility of that person that is close to you, that person that you confide. When somebody rejects them, they just want to die. They just want to end up their life. They feel they don't have any other life to live. This person has rejected me. Mostly when they build their life around that person. I'm saying this to women. So many women build their life around the man. They build their life around a man. So when the man leaves them, they cry. Men do that a lot too. But 90% of this experience, this particular thing I'm talking about, falls where women are. When a woman finds a wealthy man she's dating, when a woman finds a celebrity that she's dating, or son of a billionaire that she's dating, somehow, somewhere, or sometime, a brand of their own. They don't have a name of their own. Everything they have is surrounded around their husband, is situated around their husband. You can trace it around their husband, around the man in their life. Most of you, in the moment the young man leaves you, walks out of your life, you start crying, you start weeping, you start sobering. Just like I said, it's not bad for you to cry. It's normal. It's not bad for you to feel bad or feel hurt. It's okay. It's okay, but while you're doing that, please pick up the pieces of yourself. Set this as a record, or set this as a standard for you, that you need to grow. You need to grow as a person. You need to grow. You don't expect one person to grow in a relationship and that relationship will stand the test of time. It's going to be very difficult for one person in your life to grow in relationship and that relationship will stand the test of time. Number one, reflect on the relationship. Identify the red flags. Identify what actually caused the problem, why the person rejected you. You're free to do that. Or unhealthy patterns. What actually happened? The unhealthy patterns. Those unhealthy patterns in the relationship. And then know how you are going to, you understand, grow from that experience. I keep saying this. It's not bad for someone to reject you. When I started this teaching, I said it is paramount. When you say rejection is not paramount, I feel that you are still learning. You're still in this world. Because it's not everybody that is going to accept you. So rejection is something that is important. Not offend them, but they don't love you naturally. If you ask them question, what did this person do to you? They say nothing. I just don't love him. I just don't love her. And there are some people, no matter what you do to them, no matter how good you are to them, they reject you. They said, no, you're not their kind. You're not their spec. I've seen a man who spent all he had on a young lady, trained her through school, and she became a graduate, got a job. She was okay. She's now stable financially. Something is applicable to women. You know, some women have helped men. They have helped men, sponsored men to travel abroad. They've done a lot of things, assisting men in one way or the other. At the end of the day, you see the young man comes up and say, you're not my spec. I can't marry you. You're not the kind of a woman I want to live with. I love my woman. I love the person I'm dating and all those things. That rejection is something that you should know that it will come up. But what are we saying in essence? I said reflect on the relationship. There must be something you will remember that caused the rejection. It might be that you neglected the red flag. There is this thing that the person was giving you that you did not really pay attention to. Maybe because you were carried away. You don't want to pay attention to. You feel you love this person. Because you know this word that is generally said, love covered multitude of sin. So you see the love will cover that aspect of the red flag that person is showing you. So you're going to neglect it. At the end of the day, you start crying. What am I saying to say here? When you reflect on the relationship, the past relationship, the one that just rejected, if eventually you found yourself in another relationship, I don't know if I'm speaking to someone right now. Now let's talk about number two. Learn from the experience. Some people refuse to learn from the experience. That's why they're falling victims every day. You're a victim of circumstances because you keep neglecting the experiences you have. You have refused to learn from your experiences. Anytime you start learning from your experiences, it won't happen to you again. Someone rejected you. That's understandable. It's acceptable. Okay, fine. He or she rejected you, no problem. But have you learned from that experience? As a person, have you learned from the experience? Or you're still waiting to fall a victim again? I asked the question. And I feel someone can answer me the question on the comment section. The experiences you had much important. I don't know why so many young ladies out there, young men out there have neglected the fact that they are important to themselves and also important to their spouse or whoever they're in a relationship with. Listen to me. You can love somebody with all your heart and the person will still reject you. So it is important to learn from the experience of that rejection. What am I saying to say? Clearly recognize what you could have done differently. What you could have done differently and how you can grow from the experience. What you could have done differently. What was it that you could have done differently in that relationship that you did not do? What exactly were you supposed to have done in that relationship that you did not do? What exactly were you supposed to do in that marriage that you did not do, that made the marriage to end? The moment you start recognizing them, you can be able to learn from their experience. You can be able to overcome whatever that caused the rejection. Let's talk about number 3, under the reflection and growth. Focus on personal growth. I want to personally emphasize on, when I'm talking about personal growth, I'm telling you, but if at the end of the tunnel, you develop yourself and improve yourself, the same people that rejected you are going to come back to you to tell you they are sorry. They're going to come back to you to tell you, I have development in you. They've looked at you. There is no self-improvement. There is no self-development. So some people decide to walk away from you. They decide to walk away from that relationship. Let me tell you, even Jesus Christ is interested in growth. You know, when you don't produce, when you don't add, when you don't add value, when you are not adding value, when you don't produce, when you don't grow, when you don't improve, you are bound to be rejected. Sometimes when I hear people talk about rejection, I just feel like the partner must have seen the other side of them and gotten tired of that particular person or that particular side of them, and it wouldn't know what else to do than to say, please walk out of my life, or I'm walking out of your life. I'm sorry, I want to talk about fully an actor. When she was fully in acting, she was really making a name. She was really becoming popular. She was that star. She was that talent. She was that celebrity that you could sort for, you could reach out to, you could want to mix up with. She was that celebrity that you could smile when you see her on screen. But along the line, she stepped down a little. Have you ever asked yourself the reason why she did that? She stepped down because she felt, allegedly, let me just say this, she felt that I will not drag this celebrity with my husband. He's her husband. Now that was the reason. Everything she's experiencing today is happening to her. If she had built herself to a standard, let me tell you the truth, it's going to be very difficult for the husband to walk away from her, no matter what. Right now, I believe the man has seen that there is nothing much she could offer to him. That's why he's looking for someone else. I want to say this to you. I took my time to go through the social media, and I found out that one thing about this lady that he proposed to, the granddaughter of a billionaire, she has something to offer. She's a mega voice to the country, and now there is a family treasure. That's what we're talking about. You know, it's high time you understand that you need to mean well for yourself, have a name for yourself, have a brand for yourself personally, so that even if you're going to marry Otedola tomorrow, if Otedola leaves you, you still have a name. Even if you're going to marry Dangote tomorrow, if Dangote walks out of your life, you have a name, you have a brand for yourself. Are you surrounding yourself around his own name, his own brand? Are you growing under his brand? If something happens to him tomorrow, what will be your stand? If he walks out of your life tomorrow, what's going to be your stand? Have a discussion with the husband. I collected the number from her. I called the husband. I fixed an appointment. We sat down somewhere, we're talking. I made sure that all our conversation was on record. But the husband did not do it. Misbehave. People are going to say, this is the wife of this person. That's his fears. That she has refused to improve and she has refused to develop. And I thank God it was on record, because if it was not on record, the young lady wouldn't have believed it if I'm telling her. So when I met her, I played our conversation and she paid attention, listening to the governor's concert, registered deeds, all those things. I started teaching her how to go about it because she loves real estate. So I took my time to train her. And right now she's doing very well. Very, very well on that. Say it the way it's supposed to be. We are like families now, we're talking. And I wanted to understand that sometimes the people teaching you must have experienced those things. Let it not be that we're teaching you things that we ourselves have not experienced. Somehow, somewhere, I might have been a victim of this thing I'm talking about. And I did my work. I did myself good to develop myself, to improve myself. That's one that you learned in school. Certificate. I'm a graduate of this. Don't focus on it. Learn a new skill. Do something else. Do something else, my God. There is something you can do. Go out there. Make sure. Improve yourself physically. Improve in your health. There are some people, their husband don't like hearing them complaining of health issues all the time. There are some people, their wives don't like them complaining of health issues all the time. You know, so there's a woman I know, it's quite important. Be wise, be smart, be intelligent. Men of these days, let me say this, they are always eager and ready to get hold, to spend all they have for a woman who has developed in physical health, who has improved both in emotional intelligence and otherwise. They are looking for such person. They are not ready to condone some excesses from you. Something is applicable to women. There are some women out there, they don't give a damn about what you do. If you're not improving in your health, if you're not learning a new skill, if you're not developing, if you're not improving in your emotional intelligence, they don't give a damn about you. I'm that kind of a woman. I must tell you the truth. If I don't see any new thing around it, you're not improving in any way. Academically, you're not improving. There's no new skill. There is no emotional intelligence. There is no physical health improvement. Nothing. You can't be my friend. We can't be talking. We don't have a conversation. Two of us don't have any discussion. I don't even understand. You must learn something. You must do something every year. Do something for yourself. Improve. Self-improvement and development. Don't wait on somebody to do it for you. Some women are like that. They are still here on earth. And I'm sorry to say I'm one of them. I must tell you the truth. No matter what you have, if you're not improving, we can't be friends. I want to see improvement. Keep learning something good, something new, improving your emotional intelligence, improving your physical health, academics, learn new skills, personal development, all those things. Come off it. Let there be there some hidden treasures in you I want to see. If you're this person, oh yeah, do it, do that. Oh my God. Let there be something new you're going to be creating. Men also love such thing in their women. Not just all the time you're still centered on one particular thing. That's what I'm talking about right now. Now let me talk about moving forward. You know, moving forward is the last step in how to overcome rejection in relationship. Remember, that's what we're dealing on. How to overcome rejection in relationship. You are being rejected. You are being rejected because you have refused to move forward. The first man rejected you. The first person rejected you. The third person rejected you. Is rejection meant for you? It's not meant for you. It's because you have refused the immediate response to work on it. You have refused the reflection and growth to work on it. You have refused to move forward. So the last step I'm dealing on today in this school of relationship is moving forward. See, moving forward is important. When you are rejected, move forward. Move forward. I told you when I started this teaching that it's normal for you to cry. Anybody that says you should not cry, that person is deceiving you. Anybody that says you should not feel pain, the person is deceiving you. The person can do more than you're doing. Anybody that says you should not feel hurt, that you're rejected, the person is just lying to you. You are supposed to feel hurt. You're supposed to feel bad. In fact, you're supposed to cry. If you have the opportunity, use a whole day to cry out everything in your heart. And then when you're done crying, come on, start practicing self-care for yourself. Allow yourself to grieve. I told you that. Start seeking support from trusted friends and family so that you can be able to bounce back. Now look at the relationship and know where it did not work out well, where you did not discover the red flag or what the person did that you did not signal or you did not discover, you didn't identify it on time, and start building on it, the unhealthy patterns and start growing from that experience. And then learn from your experience. Learn, my dear, you need to learn. And for you to move forward in every rejection you experience, you need to learn from your experience. If you don't learn from your experience, you will continue to be a victim. So let's talk about moving forward. Let's talk about moving forward. Number one, give yourself time. Hello? Give yourself time. Oh, Mr. A did this thing to me. Mr. B did this thing to me. Neka did this thing to me. Shoma did this thing to me. Hello? It is happening to you all the time because you did not give yourself time. Give yourself time. I know there are many men out there. There are many women out there. There are many fishes in the ocean. I can testify. I can testify. When somebody rejects you, when somebody walks out of your life, you want to prove to that man, I have many other guys looking for my hand in marriage, chasing me. I'm beautiful, I'm this. So you rush into a relationship. You are deceiving yourself because you know you have not healed. The same thing is applicable to men. When a woman rejects you, you're walking out there, you're running around. Oh, you're going out for the next woman, the most beautiful woman with a physique, in nice shape. Front and back, you understand? Let me go and show her Pepe. Let me let her know that I have other ladies, interested in me, that really loves me. You're deceiving yourself. You know why? Because you have not healed. Give yourself time. You need to heal from the rejection. If you don't heal from that rejection, the same person you're fronting right now is going to reject you. I'm shocking somebody, right? I'm seeing emoji of laughter. Sorry, God bless you. I'm serious about it. That person you're fronting will reject you. Do you know why? Because you did not really learn from your mistakes. You didn't learn from your experience, and you did not give yourself time. When you give yourself time, don't rush into a new relationship. Hello? Don't rush into anything new. Don't try to fill in the gap. Don't try. This gap, I can feel it immediately. I have a nest guy, the nest door guy. I have the nest door lady. I have a woman waiting for me by the side. I have a man waiting for me by the side. You are deceiving yourself. I'm saying this to someone that is connected to me right now, because you might have been a victim of this thing I'm talking about. You are deceiving yourself. If you rush into a relationship very fast, when you were rejected in that relationship, then you are a fool. You've not grown. You've not improved yourself. Do you know that it's very difficult and challenging for you to overcome rejection? Do you know what rejection is? Somebody that you're not being valued, you're not being accepted, you're neglected, it's negligent, disvalued. That's what rejection is. I don't want you. That's what rejection is. So if you look at these things, anytime you remember it, that's why we're telling you to work on it. So if you give yourself time to heal from it, it's going to be difficult for you to fall a victim the second time. How are you doing, sis? Welcome online. I can see you. God bless you. Thank you for joining our School of Relationship. I don't even understand what I'm saying right now. Oh my God, Pastor Emma Okude, God bless you. Thank you for joining. I celebrate you. To any marriage. For those of you that he just broke your heart, he just left you to marry another woman. She just left you to marry another man. And then you're rushing into a relationship. You're hurting yourself. You're deceiving yourself. You and I know that you're not healed. You and I know that the next person is going to be a victim. So give yourself time. You're going to be paying the person back in a coin that they did not give to you. If you give yourself time to heal, you are going to know the right person to fall in love with or to be in a relationship with. Remember, I told you in the reflection and growth that if you reflect in that relationship, the previous relationship, as a person that is learned, smart, and intelligent, you're going to discover that it's something this guy did. I need to improve in myself. I need to work on myself. I need to give myself time. It is important you know all this is. Give yourself time. Number 2, focus on the present. Don't focus on the present and you keep talking about the past. You cannot heal. You cannot move forward. The only thing that's going to help you move forward is when you focus on the present. What are you right now? You are better than a second wife without her consent. I don't even understand what I'm saying. The better version of herself came out. She became better. 20 times better that who she was in that relationship, in that marriage. Moving forward is important. You know, when we talk about this, I love the fact that her world around the husband. She didn't have her own brand, her personal life. Her life was just surrounded by the husband. And immediately, he broke out. She felt it. Because she never believed it was going to happen. For she is. She looks beautiful. She looks good. She's taking care of herself. There's a woman that have, it should be 5 children if I'm not mistaken. 5. She's okay. She's presentable. A young man that is not married could ask for her hand in marriage if they are not asking already. She could still marry a very young and handsome, smart, intelligent, rich and brilliant or educated billionaire. She could still marry such person. Do you know why? She moved on. I don't know if I'm talking to you. I don't know if I'm making sense. She practiced self-care. She loved herself. If she didn't love herself, she would have been feeling the fact that this man walked out after 18 years or 19 years of marriage. It's a thing of joy for you to remember. It's a thing of joy for you to celebrate. But hello, don't kill yourself. It's just like yesterday. Someone called me and said, my husband did not buy me a gift. I said, if he did not buy you a gift, did you buy for him? And she said, Mommy, I knew when with or without you, I'm going to make it. We built our lives so much on things that are not necessary. Build an empire, secretly, silently build an empire. Let me show the world. Oh, let me go and pay for one hall in a hotel right now. And start inviting people. Come. Pastors I know, come. Today is my anniversary. Come. I will look for a caterer. Give the caterer maybe 1 million naira or 500,000. Still keep fine. Prepare food and all those things at the end. Let's talk about practice forgiveness. Listen, you see that person that rejected you. I want you to forgive that person. Yes, forgive that person. It's going to be very difficult, but forgive the person. Let go of any resentment or anger towards that person in your heart. Let go of it. Forgive that person with their wahala. They stepped out of your life because God wants it. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. God wants it. God is in the picture. You know why they stepped out of your life. Practice forgiveness. Always forgive anybody. See, if you have been rejected anywhere, be it in marriage, relationship, if you have been rejected, forgive that person and move on. Move on. Let go of any resentment in your heart, anger, hatred. Let go. Throw it away. The demon entered my life. My village people came. My foundation was fighting me. It's a lie. It's not village people. It's not foundation. The person left you because they feel that you are not going to become useful. Nothing better will come out of you. So seeing you becoming better and okay, they want to come back so that they can benefit from whatever you're enjoying. And I pray you're not going to be a victim of something. Anybody that is loving you for a particular reason. Don't be deceived. If they're not loving you because you're beautiful, they are loving you because you have a good physique, a good body. If they're not loving you because you have a good body, they are loving you because of a purpose. And whenever he did not see that thing that he loves you for, he walk away. It's like a man that loves you because you have a good physique. If you start giving birth and the body is going down, the front is going down, the back is going down, he will look for it. They are nothing but deception. So cultivate self-love. Love yourself. As a child of God, you have natural love in you. Fish. You're just building a career. You're building a person. Love yourself. Build on yourself. Develop a positive love image for yourself and learn to love and respect yourself. Learn to love and accept yourself the way you are. Somebody is telling you you're too slim. I don't like it. Love yourself. God made you so. He made you to be a slim person. You're a slim fit. and you're beautiful. Don't go about trying to fix your body because you want to please a man. He will walk away tomorrow. If you fix your body and something happens, the money to fix it is not there again. He will walk away. Why make yourself? Why are you pleasing a man? Why are you pleasing a woman? Hit your chest. Touch your chest. Say, I'm important. I'm important. I'm very much important. I love myself. You can call yourself, I love you. Diamond, I love you. I'm important. I'm valued. I'm a personality. I'm a name. Beat your chest. I'm a brand. No one is like me. I'm special. I'm just me. Me. Beat your chest and tell yourself that. Nobody's going to talk down on you. Somebody somewhere is trying to make you feel bad. You're ugly. For their pocket, you're not ugly. Christ, who made you, knows that you're not ugly. You're beautiful. You're handsome. You're not rich, but you could eat 3 square meals. You're okay. You're rich. Time is going to come. You're going to have access, money everywhere, wealth, riches. Let's not be carried away. Practice it to my son. My husband has been complaining. This place is too open. Oh my God. I said, is that why you say you're dying? You don't need to die now. Work on yourself. Tell yourself, I'm okay the way I am. I gave birth to a child. The human being is what I brought forth into this world. What he cannot do is what I said, then let him go. Let him be. Let him go to the place where he's going to get the 100% satisfaction at the end of the day. This child you brought forth, take care of this child and take care of yourself. Out of your life. Build a standard in your life. Come on, feet. Make your life look beautiful. Create an atmosphere of self-love, self-worth. Make a brand. Walk out there, meet some trusted friends, family. Talk to them. Love. And the last one, I'll talk on this morning or afternoon. It's already 12. And I'll close down the service. Open yourself to new experience. Open yourself to new experience, my darlings. So you are ready. Give yourself to new relationship, new experience. Go and explore new connections, new relationship. Meet new people. Associate with new people. Come in contact with new people. Divine deliverance from the rejection. You have been in that place for long. I know deep down my heart that someone out there watching me, you are breaking out from the shadow of rejection that you have surrounded yourself with. You can't remain there for long. You can't be there for long. Move on. Please, I want you to know that you are important. I want you to know that you're special. I want you to know that you're unique. I want you to know that you're a treasure. I want you to know that no matter how you, Jesus has not rejected you. So Jesus is out there to give you the guidelines on how to come out from that rejection. You might have been rejected once or twice, but from the steps I mentioned and the things that I was able to outline here, you can be able to come out from that rejection. And I say to you, from my heart to you, I love you. And I wish you well in your journey of recovery from rejection. In your journey of overcoming rejection. I wish you well. And I'm looking forward to seeing you already. Yes, thank you so much. It's today. I've prayed. We have prayed and we've thanked God. So we move on. That's how it is. Celebration never ceases. Every day is celebration. Maybe 15 years, we're going to be doing it in a bigger way. By the special grace of God. Maybe 20 years. But for now, let's thank God for what he has done. Mantle. Come with one white hanky tomorrow as you're coming to the prophetic service in the morning, 9 a.m. And then remember, in the evening by 4 p.m. is our Booty with Diamond.